Hello everybody, I'm Ghast, and I'm not entirely sure how to start this, but Nuggets, Nico, and I, and a couple of other people, we have a realm in Minecraft, and this is some of the footage you're seeing here, and for whatever reason, I decided, let's do some pranking, and that's not what the background footage you're seeing now is, but it's what the footage you're going to see soon is. So, without further ado, how about we start? For most of these, I was in a call with the person just so I could get their reaction, but they have no clue. Towards the end, they started to figure out, but this is the first one, and let me give some context on the matter. So, I recently opened a shop where you can buy pets, and a lot of the people here, such as Red Panda and Nuggets, they don't know every little quirk about the game. I don't think I do, but I think I know way too much. So anyway, I decided to get some renamed brown dye, because instead of cocoa beans, they added brown dye, and rename it cat poop, because the sprite kind of looks like poop. So, not that exciting, but also, the reason I decided to do this is in one of Grian's videos, he made a video talking about different types of pranks, and I did some from that list. Some of these I did even before this video came out, because I was doing these pranks that cost a couple of months, so they didn't get suspicious. They still got a little bit suspicious after a couple of months. There is cat poop, and they poo. What is there not to believe about cats pooing?
Well, then how do you clean it up?
It's an item, you pick it up. And you can dye stuff brown with it, so it has a purpose. They add items that have purposes.
Can we breed our cats?
Sure, what else do you have?
I have Snow White.
I also have, I have a Snow White and I have a Sand Cat. They're both, two of them, we keep them for it to be like. What other colors did you get?
Also, if you guys, you know I have let me phrase that correctly. I have a bunch of different skins.
I really like that brown cat.
But the baby could be brown, maybe?
So I know this isn't the most commentary intense bit, but I thought I'd drop in, feature me here, and explain what I'm doing. That weird little symbol, and combined with other things, can change the color, can make it bold, slanted, or just make it ever-changing gibberish. When you rename an item, it makes it slanted, so I'm trying to make it unslanted, and it didn't work. And that actually ended up catching me later, because Red Panda was like, wait a minute, why is it slanted? So if it wasn't slanted, I could have got away with it if it weren't for you dang kids.
Yes.
Commit Sheep Squad.
I have food.
Have you ever considered committing Sheep Squad? I'm a bored midget.
They're making love. Oh, yes, it's a baby sand cat.
Ooh, but whose is it?
She brought them.
Is that work? I didn't know if it works.
Wait, so it's mine?
Yes, yours. Okay, I'm gonna step outside. You stay in here. I'm gonna see. Only my cat should follow me outside, right? Yep, sandstorm. Sandstorm.
Oh, yeah, it is mine. Thank you.
Come on, Darude.
Commit rude.
Come on, Darude. Darude. Sit down.
So you should name yours Darude and I'll name mine Sandstorm.
Okay. So,
Is it a deal?
still a maybe because unrated torture for me. I have a very short attention span.
I know. Here's the bit where I sneak into his house, and there's probably going to be a lot of 2x speeds, because there's a lot of segments for like 8-10 minutes, I'm just sitting there waiting for somebody to move. So anyway, here's me. I'm trying to plant the cat poop. Also, if you can't tell, that beginning was semi-scripted. Like, I kind of thought out, what am I going to say? And I don't know if it showed. Actually, I do, because I just watched it back, and it shows. Anyway, Nuggets actually noticed that I broke a block here, because I thought he was in a chest or something.
And then will you do it?
Yeah. Wait.
I'll give you...
A piece of my floor was missing for a split second.
I'll give you 12
Are
diamonds.
you okay?
No, I'm not joking. I'm going to record a video of that.
Right after you get the cows.
To my house.
Yes.
Because I'm not going to just leave my cats there. And I'll go mining more diamonds for you. We'll do a depth share. I'll be in forever in your depth. Be forever in depth.
The deed is done. Well, halfway done. Now I just gotta go to Red's house, which is conveniently a wood brick placed right next to Nugget's house. And soon, when we get new members to prank, there'll be even more stuff.
I don't seem to be following you. Not forgotten us.
That's a big oof to commit. I could not have asked for a better reaction from Nugget. And you're heading home?
I just need to get them in my house.
There's cat
poop!
I told you they poop.
I got cat poop! It's named weirdly.
Are you sure?
It's italicized. Why is cat poop italicized?
Maybe that means it's useless. I haven't gotten that much cat poop. I think my old cats are bugged. The old one, the pre-village and pillages don't poop and they butt scooch. So, here, let me see
It's literally just renamed brown dye. I know it. Thanks for the brown dye.
This prank is affecting Nico because the last two affected Red Panda and Nuggets. I generally affected Nico less because her base is further away and she's less gullible. So this prank's pretty simple. I went in third person because I wanted to be able to see from the perspective of backwards me. I switched my skin around and it took a bit of controlling. So anyway, once I take off my armor and put everything out of my hand, which took a bit longer said than done because my inventory's full, I'm ready. So once I sauntered my way over there, here's the plan. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna freak her out. Hopefully get a good reaction. Now I'm trying to tap the button, and it took a bit.
I'm gonna be spending a lot of money from
The mine
high
chest.
school.
Also the mine chest.
Since we're all probably going out of campus. Which is bad, because all of us will just start spending money.
Not me. I will be the free lounger in life.
Stuff we... Ah!
Hi!
But, why are you naked?
Wait, look.
What the f-
Beep!
Wait, say it like that,
Nope.
Please!
Who are you gonna send it to?
I just
Help, actually! I don't have my sword out and I'm in third person, help! He almost killed me.
notice until like 5 seconds in, like...
Help! Prank number 3. So in prank number 3, it's quite simple, and it's put hoppers under the furnaces. The instant something smelted, it'll disappear. This prank worked quite effectively on Red Panda, mildly effectively on Nuggets, and Nico didn't have any furnaces that I could do. I really tried, but she had a bunch of them that were levitating a block above, and... I also got the sand from Mitten's grave in there, and yeah. Riptide's dangerous. I'm gonna end up killing some... Riptide has killed so many things that the trident of Tidpods is half broken. Now let's see what Red has done. Not much. She's bred a bunch of cats. I don't know how I feel about that. I also made sure to return the wood that I used on their floor and put their coal back in and everything. Also, if you couldn't really hear Nuggets, I was like, oh yeah, Red just has a bunch of cats. And then he goes, yeah, she's been breeding them with me. And Nico goes, how do you feel about that? Something like that. Anyway, now I escape really fast because Rain Riptide's awesome. Putting more salmon in and see what happens. I don't know.
I'll put more fish.
It's very weird that it's missing. So what have you been smelting and why is it disappearing? I'm coming over to check it out.
Oh my god, it's disappearing still.
That's weird.
I think there might be a hopper underneath. There is! Why is there a hopper? I knew it.
Did you do it, Nico?
No, but I
You
told
laughed. Me during the first prank.
I know it. Thanks for the brown dye.
So this prank number 4, is one done exclusively on Nico. I tried to put a pufferfish in her nether portal. That sounds like a euphemism. Anyway, here's just sped up me running. It takes a long time to run there. That was step 1. Step 1 was get to Nico's base, which is easier said than done. Step 2 is find a pufferfish. Also easier said than done. Okay, now that I've got Bob, what I gotta do is simply... Well, it wasn't simple, but it sounds simple. Just break one of the bottom corner obsidians and put Bob in there. I'm a become coconut cream. Okay. Alright, so I know that this video is a little bit slower paced and quieter than the others, but I had fun making it. Not that I don't have fun making the treasure wars and murder mysteries and stuff. This was all going decently easily, up until this bit.
Yeah, but still, that's wrong. I think that was like, not bad, it's just wrong. Give me my berries. I have a very small berry farm.
I don't know if you could tell, but Nico's rambling and I'm quietly panicking. And while all that's going on, Nico says she's going to get close to the portal, so I freak out and look for a hiding spot. You want to know the best possible hiding spot? Inside a pool full of drowns. I sit here for 10 minutes. And for whatever reason, I decided to riptide out, and Nico's right there. You want to know what I do?
But why are you in my village? Don't kill my sheep!
I'm not gonna kill your sheeps. I wanted to see what the heck balls you were doing.
Getting sheep.
Yeah, I was there. The deed is done.
Now you're right.
And me, being the true big brain, immediately gets hit by the pufferfish.
I'm getting poisoned!
Where? Where?
If I go in the nether, I get poisoned.
What? Is there a witch hiding?
No, there's literally... It's the portal. It's the freaking portal.
Oh, well, I don't know. So it's just that village portal. Is something wrong with the portal?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's just poisoning me. I'm
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
This happens twice already.
Well, that's weird. I don't know what to tell you. Just try disassembling the portal?
Yeah, where are those hoppers coming from?
I have no clue.
How
Water
am I
sheep is the escape.
supposed to gain the trust of a freaking ocelot now?
You're not.
Yeah, but there's still the achievement.
Oh, now it's poisoning me. Help!
Told you.
What's wrong with your portal?
I don't know.
Now you're thinking with portals. Stop thinking with portals.
It's like a game. Oh.
I'm fine. Remove the obsidian then. Remove thy cursed obsidian. You're just shifting. What? My voice just cracked.
There's a pufferfish.
Hey, he knew you had a stack of 63 and he wanted you to have one more, Nico. He wanted you to have one more.
What's that?
I have no clue. Prank number 6. Here we've got some accomplices in this one. Okay, guys, are you ready for me to name all his things? I'm gonna name all of his snowmen and everything in his house Dinnerbone. That's what I just said. Alright, here's our mission. Our mission today is Dinnerbone all of Sir Nugget's things. This was actually across many weeks, so You get to see the stuff change. His base has changed. He added snowmen. Now they're upside down snowmen. And that's everything outside done, I'm pretty sure, except for the horses and the llamas. So, now that we're done with the outside, the inside. Now, we gotta do the main room. That was easy. On to the gamer room. It has nothing. And neither does his bathroom. His cat room. Mission complete. He has more cats and dogs. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know. There was like 5 people on. That's not how the realm works.
What?
You don't go, something happened. I demand money.
Well, I'm not paying for brand new name tags just so I can change the name back.
This is called revenge. Alright, this is prank number 8. And honestly, Nugget decided to hit me with a prank, and because he's lazy and poor, his prank was to put 2 chickens in my base. I ate one, and chickens are the only self-multiplying mob in Minecraft. They lay eggs, those eggs produce more chickens, and they grow exponentially. So, I have a bunch of eggs to launch back at him. His base. I think I sounded really dead inside there, and that's because I'm kind of hungry right now. So anyway, my philosophy with pranks is the prank should then help them in some way. So it could be a bill, or in this case, he still gets the food. And could potentially fling some chickens back at me, which will give me food. His idea of a prank is put an end crystal in their house, so they have to explode their house. Not a good prank, honestly. You don't want the chickens leaking out. So I'm gonna put these here. That's an easy fix. And I'm gonna fill up this room a bit more. Already started. So now it's time to go up to these rooms. Oh, there's way more chickens than I thought they had in his base. His bathroom could use some filling. And that's the story of how one pale boy launched a giant egg bomb. Chickens are a really easy mob to transport, so expect more of this in the future. Hold on. Wait, what's your skin? Oh, why'd you change skin? Because you gave me chickens, so I gave you more chickens. I moved them so they wouldn't escape. So everyone, I know this video's been different, especially because it's Ghast and Nico wasn't in it much. So I'm going to try to incorporate her in more next time. But regardless, I hope you enjoy. One of my favorite bits of this video was honestly making these tiny montages at the end. I just got to grab some random clips of realm footage and just put them in. So, anyway, without further ado, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, which will be some of those Treasure Wars challenges. Bye! Sick, Nico? I have something to tell you. Remember all the hoppers in the chest, the pregnant me's, all the everything? Well, the pregnant me's obvious. That was all me. And since you know, you're the non-gullible one who doesn't have any trust for me, the least trust. So let us unite.